I like how I literally load into the game and somebody snowballs me. I bet it's you. Yeah. I do love looking at the people's clothing. If that's that snowman thing again. And the bear. This thing reminds me of like Bundy Rum. Just the logo bear. There used to be these ads on TV, maybe when I was like a teenager, I guess. Oh, we're going sideways. Yeah. Alright. Let's go here. I imagine that's going to be a little hot, but that should be right. So there used to be these ads on TV for the old Bundy Rum bear, and it used to just literally be like a guy in like a polar bear mascot full body suit. And eventually, obviously, it changed to CGI when that became a thing. But for a while, it was just like this polar bear mascot that was always like drinking a can of rum. And I'm just like, that is just some weird concepts. Like, I'm pretty sure Bundy Rum or Bundaberg Rum is like an Australian brand. But I'm like, God, Australians are weird. And I am Australian. I stand by what I said. We're weird. All right. So I want to go out here. It is nice to finally get the map going sideways, finally. I will have a game where I go to Villa-ish area. Not Villa itself, but around it. But I did want to come out this way. And Lumberyards. I guess Lumberyard used to be like down here? Over here. That's interesting that that's moved. Or it might just be the other Lumberyard. Alright. I could not imagine skydiving. Like, I am so afraid of falling, as I've said in like previous videos, that I would jump out of the plane and I would pass out, and the only way that I would survive the fall is if I was tandem with somebody. Oh, there's somebody. Oh, there's people already over here. Are there more around? Yeah, you're definitely coming down in here. I see one here and one across the road. Let's get down here and try to get up in that barn. This could be a quick death match. I actually need to kill somebody with a pan and my bare hands at some point. I'm pretty sure I've got like a couple of achievements that just need to be finished. Come on, don't make me run out the front. Okay, pan, vest, all the good shit. Give me health. Okay, let's hide over here for just a second. Crouching? Yeah, I'm crouching. Alright. This is on full auto. I'm going to energy drink now, because I know there's a person here. I don't know if they know I'm here, but I know that there was another guy across the road, so there's a chance. Here he comes. See him moving around. Where'd you go, buddy? You're not over here. I've confirmed that by sound. You're over this way. Wait, let me go around behind the barn. Wish I could get up on the barn. Find this. Yeah, I've seen people shoot through these. Like, they treat it like it's a hack. It's not. It's obviously a legal part of the game, but some people are just that good with their aiming and stuff that they can just shoot through it and kill somebody. Did I pick up any grenades? I did not. I think he went over into that house. This could work for me. He ends up upstairs and he walks out on that veranda. I don't like that I don't have a helmet. I'm just standing around out in the open. But I would like to kill him and loot his stuff. Yeah, it's a little chilling in your China dress. Trust me on that one, love. I imagine your legs are damn cold. I've never actually been to the snow. I'd love to go one day, but I think the biggest thing for me is like, I don't know, I think it's one of those things. Nice. It's one of those things where I think all ladies kind of have a similar issue. We get cold and then we need to pee. And the cycle just never stops repeating itself. So I could imagine being in like a dozen layers. Why'd you leave a 4x scope, mate? Imagine being dressed up in a dozen layers, and you know that every single time you need the toilet, you have to take off at least like a couple of layers to be able to go. And then you're just put in a situation where you perpetually need to go because it's cold. Can't imagine a worse situation, honestly. Except for maybe not being able to get out of it fast enough. You didn't end up taking any of that stuff. At this point, his helmet, even though it's level 2, it's just slightly over half damage, and I don't believe that that's stronger than that. I believe the number on it is representative of the strength of it left. Let's see. Let's throw that out. I already have that. Grab your ammo. Walk back inside and see if we can find... Here's the ammo for this. Where's the rest of it? Ah, here it is. Me and my blind ass. Yeah, he was holding on to it. He dropped it with it. We don't need that much. I mean, I have a backpack. I am in a circle. I am in the circle, aren't I? I guess I don't need to loot here, and I don't really want to loot in general, but I'm going to walk over that way. Somebody was over here. So I'm just going to... I have made a kill with a crossbow before, by the way. Silent kill on top of a mountain. This, I don't know if it still exists. I'm just going to hide for a second. There used to be a really, really tall mountain over here. And it's kind of where they've put Castle now. There used to be this really nice big mountain and a cement factory. And then you had like a lumber yard back here. And I'd get up here, especially on the night games, I'd choose to get the crossbow. And you go up there with a half decent scope and just kill. Nobody could see you, nobody could hear you, and it was dark. No, 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 don't jump over, I want the roof. Where are you going? You know what? Stand up, jump. There we go. Move a little bit. Climb that. There we go. Everybody's winning. So my theory... Oh, hello. I have grenades. I do not. I was wondering if I heard something before. One of those things, you know, you're sitting here and you're like, I'm probably just going crazy, or it's probably just tinnitus, or the fact that my volume is on maximum, and it's probably just, you know, an echoed ringing in my ears. It's not actually footsteps. And then somebody shoots at you, and you're just like, that's right. It's not. I'd love to be able to make it over there, onto that roof. He would be so surprised. He wouldn't know what to do. Is this on? Yeah, it's on single shot now. And I got 4x scopes. Come on, where'd you go? You knew I was upstairs. You didn't know I was on the roof. Although, honestly, you probably could have seen me fucking around with that balcony. I know for a fact in this building, there is only one window that faces that way, and it gives me no better view than the view that I currently have. There's no point in going inside this building. Unless for some reason he runs around, and then I'm screwed. He might run around. Oh, there he is. Hi. Did you run back, or are you still behind that hay bale? There you are. Yeah, so, let's, do something about you. Do something about you sooner than later. Well, that's 2 shots on him, and I know that that had to hurt. And he's got no damage on me. I wish I had grenades. I just wish. Like, I just want to lob one at him. Just for kind of like the... get the shits and giggles. Now, he thinks I'm over there, so what I'm gonna do... he may have full good visibility. Who knows? Can I stand up? Why can't I just walk over this? Oh, I can now. I saw you move out. Where were you? I always get worried if I can't see them immediately, they may have gone back around the other way. I really don't want to just stay here. I know we've got the time. Up, 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 up. Come on. Ugh, don't make me jump roofs and kill you that way. I will if I have to. Annoying the crap out of me. A little too exposed sitting there. I just need a drink of water. You know it's hot when I have the air conditioner running and I filled up my drink bottle with ice cold water this morning at like 9 a.m., 8 a.m. And it's hot as hell now, even though the air conditioner's running. Alright, I'm coming down. I'm tired of this BS. Yes! Where are you? I don't believe he's run away, but I know he got hurt. There he is. Come on. Come back. Come back. It was only a love tap. There we go. Finally! Oh my god. He better have been the actual one that was out here, because, like, in there, it didn't actually look like the same outfit. That was just annoying. You had better have anything worth my time. A first aid kit. And no, I don't want that backpack. Hey, you're the one of the hat at the start that I was sussing out. Alright, well, I can't even use that yet. Oh, actually, I can. That's why you thought you had a chance. I legitimately thought that that was a star decal for a second there. I'm like, I didn't know I had a stars one. I'm like, I'm just an idiot. Don't mind me. Let's bump up all of my ammo for retarded amounts. And my vest really got hurt. Yeah. I was gonna say, is it, well, obviously it must be hot coffee, but on a day like this, I'd be going for cold coffee, like iced coffee or iced latte or something like that. Just, oh man, there used to be this place near my work, one of the places I used to work. Oh, that's a long run. They had some really, really nice iced coffee. Like, they had, and do understand, I'm lactose intolerant, so my enjoyment of the drink would far outweigh the discomfort of the drink. So it had, like, they used proper cream and ice cream and full cream milk to, like, mix in with this, like, really nice, whatever brew it was they had, was this really, really nice, like, coffee that complemented the richness of all these, like, creams and stuff so well. Actually reminds me, when I was a little kid, in summer, every summer, my mom would make up this like 2 liter pitcher of iced coffee, like homemade iced coffee, and it was damn good, like really damn good. The same kind of concept. She'd make like she'd get a few good scoops of like vanilla ice cream, and she put in this like I don't know, it was like this liquid, this kind of like liquid coffee syrup type thing, and it was legitimately coffee. It's just that I don't know, it was already like pre-mixed with a sugar you didn't need to add any kind of sugars or whatever. You could actually just add a couple of good tablespoons to a liter of milk and get a really, really nice, cold, rich iced coffee. And it was obviously amazing. She used to make it up in the real thick of summer when we used to go out swimming for hours, and halfway through she'd bring it out. And even though we were kids and it was coffee and sugary and everything, it still gave us the energy to kind of make it through the next like 2 to 3 hours of just swimming and mucking around out in the summer sun as children. It was so amazing. You don't like international roast coffee. I agree with that. I hate international roast. It's too fine. I have not made a good coffee with it yet, and I have experimented with a few different types, you know, cold and various quantities of it, and you know, straining it and all those sorts of things, and it's just hasn't gone well. I need that right now, but I need to med up a little bit. I might actually use that med kit. I might regret it later. I feel like I will. You use powdered milk with it to make it iced coffee. Yeah, I can see that being alright. Powdered milk's not really a deal breaker. Especially since obviously like it allows you to have like long storage life of milk. Which if you don't really use milk for anything else, like for instance being lactose intolerant, I don't. And I do not like the taste of the long life milks. That sounded close. I don't like the taste of long life milk, but I've got no problem with powdered milk for some reason. Let's get in this zone. Quite a ways away. These snowmobiles are actually quite good. That's a trike. Oh yeah, if you didn't see one of the previous matches earlier, I got a bike, and I got a bike for about 40 seconds before I died. I have not worked out what the controls to prevent it from flipping are. I used to know them, but I don't now. Whee! I sort of wish that this actually made the sparks when running up against the road like it used to do. Get in here. Funny thing is, I can control that just fine for turning and stopping on a dime, just the same as a car. However, the bike you go over the slightest bump, and I do mean the slightest bump. What is that? What are you? Are you a car? You're a car. And yeah, one bump and you flip. I mean, realistic to a degree. In the real world, I imagine that if you go over a bump and you're not careful, you know, there goes your head kind of thing. But still, is that a gun butt? That's a gun butt. Give me that gun butt. Give me. There's I refer to it as like whipping. There's some cars over that way that are going whip. I hear you. Where are you? Can't see him, but he sounded like he was outside. I can't see far enough. Move a little bit more. I could have just revealed myself then. I don't think that thing on the ground out there is it. The only problem with where I am is I either have to open a door or break a window to get out from this corner. Don't have a grozer. Oh, this is terrible. I don't even have a grenade. Oh my god. What did you have, mate? I will take that and that. Contributions are always appreciated. Ooh. I do feel bad. Oh my god. An AWM. Oh my god. If the if the expression like I may have just like wet myself happens, like that's what just happened. I know that that was like probably way too much information, but I'm like, oh my god. I love this gun. I love this gun with an extreme level of passion. Get out of my inventory. I'm just gonna leave all these like 4x scopes, and I don't trust to leave it. That's just what do you call it? A suppressor thing. I can't say it right now. I'm too excited. I love AWMs. My favorite gun. Like my favorite skin as well on the gun. Okay. I thought I just heard somebody else. This is a one-shot lethal gun, and I love it. I understand how you may have saw that, but I actually meant like I basically like almost like peed myself, like the expression like I almost soiled myself kind of thing. It's like, is it AWM? The odds of me getting this gun are so unbelievably unlikely. If I've ever run out and got one from a box and I've run anywhere else, I die immediately. And there's only 3 of us left. He's shooting from that way. Okay, let's go. Let's get further in, because there's got to be one guy out this way, and there's definitely one guy behind me. And I'm in between the two. And I now have an AWM. That's where he came from. So, I'm expecting to be killed. Like, literally. I get an AWM. My track record is death. Usually before I ever even get to fire it, it's sad. My only problem is I know somebody was over here. And I'm not seeing anybody. That's that way. That doesn't make sense. Where the hell was the shooting that way? These two are obviously having a fight. Now, who won? Oh my god, they got the other box. Look at his gun. Okay, I'm up against something as equally powerful. I feel like maybe up might have won. Well, just me and him now. What is that? A tree. I thought I saw something else. Okay. So I have a lot of health, and it's just me and whoever there he is. It is the guy that had the better gun. This is unfortunate. I have a clear shot to him. He again has the high ground. Nobody wants this scenario. Let me explain. You have the high ground. Everybody understands from Star Wars. No, come on. Where are you now? Yeah, in Star Wars, when you have the high ground, obviously you can win. Kind of the joke. And for this game, it seems to be very legitimate. My only concern is that he might come down from there, or he might circle around. I have the capacity to circle around, but it'd be on snow. So it's not ideal. If he comes down through the brush that's out here, I'm not going to be able to see him well enough. Oh shit, he's in a car now. Let's move. Okay. That's exactly the point, is you do have a better angle. Where are you going? Get rid of that and that. I only have a few shots in my really long range gun, the AWM, so I don't want to waste them. And as per always, I am not about to fuck around and shoot somebody that has a vehicle. What I am going to do, as soon as I can, is move. The only reason why I'm going to push back is from his perspective, I was near the edge. Coming back. There he is. Alright. Every bit of my medical's on me, and he's just wasting his time driving around. Means he could be really well medicaled, you know. I have a lot spare. I'm going to move back even further. I know I'm constantly moving towards the outer, but I'm no longer where I was. If I actually moved that way, he wouldn't even know. I don't believe the circle's going to bounce that way. I really hate it when it comes to the end game and they get a car. Because this just happens. If they were on foot, this would end a lot quicker. Where else can I go? Like that tree over there would actually be better. It's further in. Here I am debating which tree is better to stand behind, and this guy's just driving around in circles. I'm actually pretty certain that he doesn't know where I am anymore. What is that green thing there? Probably another snowmobile. The actually only problem I have with this AWM gun, you might notice it's extremely long, so it'll poke out from behind a tree a lot easier. There you are. Come on back, mate. Saw where I was. No, you did. Move a little bit. Move over to snowmobile. Oh, it's just shadows. Me and my eyesight, eh? I'm actually doing something I normally wouldn't probably do in my own game. Is I am moving between targets quite frequently. You're gonna move up this way. I don't know how much I stand out. His field of distance may not be very far. I just want him to get out of his car already. Come on, we can get up to this rock before he comes back. I don't want to accidentally get run over or something stupid. Come on. The only condolence is that that car may eventually run out of fuel. I actually have got like 43 spare shots. I could probably eventually blow it up. This guy's boring me. I just wish I was a better shot to be able to take him out in his vehicle. I'm curious. Like, does he no longer know where I am? Is that why he's still driving around? Oh, finally. Oh, no, it just sound cut out. I thought he got out of the car. You know what? annoying me that much. Alright. And back to health. You're gonna grenade me, are you? Come on, man. I haven't had such a long-running endgame in such a long time. I feel like he's gonna throw a grenade that he's been holding. There we go. He could kill me. Let's be fair. I've got a bit of health. But I'm running out of ammo. I could blow his car up. Oh, I'm gonna have to wait now. I've got 18 shots and some long distance action going on. That's basically it. Come on, climb up. You know you want to. Oh, at least it finished. This guy was holding on to his ammo for most of that time, but my god, that was annoying. It was actually mostly just frustrating from the fact that I just wanted him to get out of his car and have a firefight. He was, eh? I feel like I had 20 minutes of my life wasted and it was probably only like 5.